So hello people, this is going to be the lecture number 2 of the chapter haloalkenes and haloarenes. Firstly, we will discuss about the nomenclature. Okay, we will talk about the nomenclature. Nomenclature of haloalkenes. The first example is going to be C, C, C and Br. Okay, here it is going to be CH3, then CH2, then CH2. So it is going to be 1, 2, 3, 1 bromo meth eth probe, 1 bromo, 1 bromo propane. Okay, it is going to 1 bromopropane. The very important thing is that do not count from this side, because we have to count from a side from where this Br is closer. So Br is closer from this carbon, so that is the reason we have to start from here. That is why I said 1 from here and not from this side. Why not from this side? Because Br is not closer to this carbon. Br is closer to this carbon. So 1 bromo meth eth propane. Now talking about the next one, that is going to be C, 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 Br and Cl. Okay, we have to keep the alphabetic order in mind. So Br, as B comes before, then C comes. Okay, so we have to start counting from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is going to be 2 bromo, 2 bromo, 4 chloro, 2 bromo, 4 chloro and meth eth probe but pentane. Now talking about the next example, that is going to be, we are taking some little bit difficult. Okay, we will now talk about this one. So as Br comes before, then C comes. Okay, we will be taking this larger chain, so we will be considering this particular chain. Okay, why we have not taken this one? Why we have not taken this one? Because we have to take a chain in which there are maximum number of carbon. So it is going to be, see, this group is going to be called as bromo. This is going to be called as chloro, and this is going to be called as one carbon is there, it is going to be called as methyl. As Br comes before, so we have to start, B comes before, so we have to start counting from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It is going to be 1 bromo, 3 chloro, 5 methyl and meth eth probe but pent hex heptane. So now talking about the next one, we will now talk about nomenclature of haloarenes. We will now talk about the nomenclature of haloarenes. Firstly, let us talk about this one. Benzene is there, and on the benzene Cl is attached. It is going to be called as chlorobenzene. The next one, we are having Cl and Cl. It is going to be called as 1, 2. It is going to be called as 1, 2 dichlorobenzene. 1, 2 dichlorobenzene. Okay, the something that you should remember, that it is, imagine that benzene is there, and on the benzene any group is there. Let us say that some kind of A group is there. Okay, so with respect to this A, it is going to be ortho position, it is going to be meta position, and this is going to be para position. How you can remember this? It is basically ortho, it is called meta, it is called para with respect to this particular A. Okay, you can remember this as Om Prakash. Om Prakash. Okay, now coming to our this particular example, here it is 1 comma 2 dichlorobenzene. We can also write this as this 1 comma 2, we can write this as ortho dichlorobenzene. Now taking the other example, it is going to be called as 1 comma 3 dichlorobenzene. 1 comma 3 dichlorobenzene, or this can also be, as it is the para position, this can be para dichlorobenzene. Okay, now you have to answer this in the comment section. What is the name of this particular? Okay, you have to name this in the comment section. Now talking about the next example, it is like Br is here, then here, and then here. It is going to be called as 1 2 3 4 5 6. It is going to be called as 1 comma 3 comma 5 tri bromo benzene. Okay, and this can also be called as symmetrical, SYM, symmetrical tri bromo benzene. I hope this much is very much clear to you people. Okay, now let us move further. Now my dear friends, we will talk about the meaning of the word benzyl, benzyl, then benzo. We will talk about the meaning of all of them. So firstly, before talking this what is meaning of benzyl, benzyl and benzo, firstly let us discuss about toluene. Toluene simply means if benzene is there and on the benzene if carbon is attached, this is called toluene. The carbon is completing one bond from this side and 3 hydrogen will be attached to it. So this is what is called toluene, or it can be called as 1-methyl benzene. This is very important. What is the meaning of the word toluene? What is structure of toluene? You have to remember this. Now coming to the benzyl. Okay, coming to benzyl. Benzyl means if we are having this benzene and on the benzene carbon is there that is attached to only 2 hydrogens and one other group, that is called benzyl. Benzyl means if benzene is there and here carbon is there that is attached to 1 hydrogen and 2 other groups. Benzo means if benzene is there and that is attached to 1 carbon and no hydrogen are there, that this is attached to some other groups, that is called benzo. Okay, I hope this is very much clear to you. Now talking about the other important things. Firstly, it is going to be iodoform. Then we will talk about chloroform. Just remember that iodoform means CHI3 and chloroform means CHCl3, and both of them are very important to remember. Okay, now talking about the next nomenclature, we have carbon, we have Cl. So it is going to be tetra. Then 1 comma 1 methane. You can simply don't write like this, you can write like tetramethane, tetrachloromethane. Okay, sorry, tetrachloromethane. Why tetrachloro? Because tetra, देखो 1 2 3 4 chlorine are there, means tetrachloro, and why methane, only one carbon is there, so it is going to be called as tetrachloromethane. Now we will move further. We will discuss about the nature of carbon halogen bond. So let us look at that. Now my dear friends, talking about the nature of carbon halogen bond. See, one carbon is there and it is attached to halogen. As we know that halogen is electronegative as compared to this carbon, so partial negative charge on the halogen and partial positive charge on this. Carbon is satisfying one bond from here and some 3 bonds from some other particular groups. So we know this halogen is going to be called as more electronegative, and this carbon is going to be called as less electronegative. So remember, wherever you are reading the word electronegative and you are looking that one group is more electronegative, other is less electronegative, means there is a difference of electronegativity. Remember my words, wherever you are going to see difference of electronegativity, then at that time the bond is going to be polar. Okay, in the additional information, remember that the dipole moment is equal to mu, and the formula of mu is charge into distance between the charges. That is something very simple. Now I hope this much is very much clear to you, what is nature of carbon halogen bond. So if this question is going to be asked from you in the examination, you have to write about this. Okay, now in the next video we will talk about the method of preparation of haloalkanes, and this was the part 2 of the video. The part 3 will be coming very soon. In that we will be discussing about the method of preparation of the haloalkanes. We will talk about very important things in the next lecture about the chapter haloalkanes and haloarenes. So before that, thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much everyone.